Hi, I'm Rick Rheins, Senior Rabbi at Temple Sinai in Denver, Colorado. This week's Torah portion is Va'etchanan from chapters 3 through 7 of the book of Deuteronomy. And this Torah portion has two of the most famous passages in all of the Torah. In chapter 5, we have the Ten Commandments. Chapter 6, it has the Shema, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. And the Ten Commandments, chapter 5, has the rubrics for all of the commandments. There are 613 commandments, d'oraita, or from the Torah, that can follow under the categories of the Ten Commandments. Now, people will notice that the Ten Commandments were already given in chapter 20 of the book of Exodus. What is it repeating in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5? Well, it is exactly what we spoke about last week, and that is Moses is giving a review of all of the experiences, including the Ten Commandments. But if you look closely, the Ten Commandments in chapter 20 of Exodus are different a little bit, not great, but a little bit here and there from the Ten Commandments in chapter 5 of Deuteronomy. So wait a minute. What did Moses change it? How can he change the Ten Commandments, right? So we address that actually in the singing of Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala. Every Friday night for Kabbalat Shabbat, we sing Lecha Dodi, in which we'll have the words Shamor v'Zachor b'Dibor Echad. It says to observe the Sabbath or to remember the Sabbath, because in one of the recitations of the Ten Commandments, we have Shamor, or to observe, and the other it has Zachor, or to remember. And it says B'dibur Echad, that they were as if they were recited at the same time, i.e., yes, there are some minor differences, but we have to go beyond just the literal, which is exactly what I wanted to address for today's review of the Torah portion, because the Ten Commandments, as I mentioned, has the rubrics of all of the commandments, all 613. And so you would think that the mitzvot, or these expressions from God, are immutable, that that's all there is that just observe the laws as literally as possible. But that's not what the Torah means at all, because there is a line in chapter 6 of this week's Torah portion in which we'll find the phrase, V'asita hayashar v'hatov be'enei Adonai. And you shall do those things which are right and good in the eyes of God. Right and good. Wait a minute. Weren't we just told to do everything that was written in the Torah? What is this other commandment that we have to do things that are yashar v'hatov, that are right and good? Isn't it just to observe? Well, the late Jonathan Sacks, the rabbi from Great Britain, pointed out in a wonderful lesson. He says, well, look what Rashi has to say. Rashi said that what is meant here is that we have to go beyond the letter of the law, go beyond lifnim min shirat hadin, go beyond the letter of the law. The law may say this is what you do. The tradition may say this is how something should go. But there are situations where you say, wait a minute, there is, in this case, I'm compelled to do that which is beyond the letter of the law in order to do what is right and good. In Judaism, we're not literally minded. It's not just as it's written, and they have to follow it exactly as it is written. Rashi, the great teacher of our people, the Torah itself says, go beyond the letter of the law. Look for that which is good. Look for that which is just and right. And that means compromise. As Rashi said, let there be something that goes beyond just the authority of I'm right, but look instead for that which is right and that which is hatov, that which is good. In this world right now, we have political divisions, social divisions, ethnic divisions, in which each person stands on a point and says, this is the truth. This is all that one needs to do, and that is to follow my way, my way or the highway, as they say. And the Torah says no. Beyond the authority of this expert or that one's conviction of ideals, there has to be that which is right and hatov, that which is good. Being right when it will compromise someone else's well-being, that's not good. The Torah says, let us find a way to the good, not holding on that straight, narrow party line, but look for that which is going to recognize the humanness, the needs, the sensitivity, the vulnerability, the fear, the anxiety that every human being has. Let us find that which will acknowledge the goodness in a person and elevate it and say, that is Torah. Shabbat Shalom.